It's August 6th, 2020. This is my first year garden. Some of this stuff is 1 year old. A lot of this stuff has been in for one season. So it's kind of a mix of both, but it's coming together. It's kind of taking shape here. These are canna lilies. I had in mind to get a whole row of them here, starting off with these. And there's about a third of them that didn't come up. I'm really disappointed with that. These canna lilies will eventually be a focal point of this area. You can see all of these leaves are kind of small, and these are huge. So without thorns, I'm kind of taking a focal point. This Mystic Spires sage is awesome. This stuff just blooms on till off. I mean, from heat start to no heat, all the way to frost. This stuff is crazy how long it blooms. And you know, it has a rest period too in the middle of the summer, but these are first years. So you can see the established ones, or maybe you can't. The established ones over there, right over here. They're not looking as good, but these guys right here, it's their first year, so they're really putting down roots and they're enjoying this sun. They also enjoy the afternoon break. You can see that it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and they're just now getting shade, so they're kind of liking that environment. Who wouldn't? This is Pride of Barbados. This is definitely eye-catching for about 3 months out of the year. This thing rules the landscape. I mean, it is just so eye-catching. Now, I like to have a foil with it. So this right here, there's about 9 esperanzas back there. None of them are blooming. It's the second season they've been here, and they just won't bloom. I'm assuming there's too much nitrogen because they're getting huge. My goodness, they're big. So I'll give it 1 more year. I'll let them put on roots, and regardless if there's no freeze or anything, you know, midwinter, January-ish, I'm gonna cut these guys back and let them start over. Maybe they'll put on some blooms then, because right now they're huge, and they're every bit of 15 feet tall, and they're not blooming a bit. So let's put them under some stress and see. These are all desert plants. They require no water, no care. I've done nothing to these guys since I put them in the ground. No water. Well, I take that back. I water them in once, but after that, nothing. So moving on, Salvia Greggii. I did have a bunch more here, but I had a couple contractors run them over. So, but the goal is to have Salvia Greggii, which is this guy right here. The nice red flowers. This guy blooms pretty much all year. And hummingbirds and butterflies just love these salvias. Again, drought tolerant. I mean, this thing needs like 10 inches of rain a year. So I've got a couple over here. We've got like 5 over there. And then the idea is to line the entire driveway with them here. And then I'm going to get something, probably Mexican mint marigold, just because it looks formal, even though you never cut it. It's all kind of grows like a dome. And I'll probably start it right here, kind of leading up to this. I don't know, something like that. But this is definitely going to take a focal point in my garden. I want a lot of these because they bloom a lot. They attract butterflies. They attract hummingbirds. And you can see the bricks here. The bricks are marking cuttings that I took. So see how those come up. More bricks marking the cuttings. But you can see I've got a few Salvia Greggii there. This is a Salvia. Oh my gosh. It's a yellow one. And it's Forsythia sage. Sorry, it's a Forsythia sage. Forsythia, maybe. And you can see the leaves are pretty big. I put it here, again, to be kind of in the middle of all these little leaves here. There's a bunch of little leaves. And so it'll kind of show off. And it's a little bit away from the cannas, which are over here. This has a nice yellow flower. The first year I put it in, it kind of flopped over. And I thought I would bury some and get some cuttings. And for a while they came up, but now they're not. So this is what I got here. Kind of disappointed. Hoping it grows better. It didn't grow in Austin at all. Like, it needed more water. So I know here in Houston we get double the water. So I thought maybe we'll try it here. This is Greg's Mistflower. It's also called butterfly crack. I mean, at any given time you'll find butterflies here. Now it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. There's not much moving around right now, and it's 100 degrees today. So, but I will tell you what's moving around. This, I'll give you a shot at the Greg's Mistflower. They're kind of cool. It's an aster. Butterflies love asters. There you go. It's I think it's a native to Texas. It grows wild. I mean, this is about, I don't know, about 15 of them here, and it is a ground cover. If you get small ground cover, then the weeds or grass will take it over. This stuff will choke out just about anything once you get it going. Back here you can see some cigar plants right here. These are great for hummingbirds, and they are getting really swallowed by these sweet almond verbenas. I'm gonna have to cut these guys back here in a little bit, but this is only their second year. The sweet almond verbena is ruling the day. It smells so good out here right now. This little thing is from Argentina, and it just smells incredible. So sweet almond verbena lining the driveway, and doing that on purpose because it smells so good. I want to get a bunch out here. So that's what I got over here.